Good morning, fast trackers, or good afternoon, and welcome to Fast Track Piano number 107. My name's Daryl, and I've been doing this forever. And it's lovely to have you along. It's dark and it's cold here in Sydney, Australia. It's Monday morning, 6:15 a.m, whatever time it is at your place. I presume it's Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening. Anyway, welcome. I just got to wake myself up and continue. Now, if you've got something you'd like me to help you out with on the piano, just let me know. Let's talk. There's so much we can do, isn't there? But most of the people that have found my website have found it through a little thing called Boogie Woogie. Yes. Anybody's watching. I've got to click on my little notification here. Now, the code word for today is imagine. Imagine you get 50% discount for any song in the song shop. Now, there's 100 songs in the song shop. I play through them all. You got the music for them all. You learn a bit about them. They're there. 50% discount if you send me an email within 5 minutes of the end of this broadcast. This is to encourage people to actually watch me live, to get me up in the morning at 5:45 to be ready for you to do my little thing, which I'm happy to do as long as we've got some friends there to say hello. And we do. Hello, James. Hello. How are you? And Andrea? Yes, I'm okay, Andrea. It's been a big week. Oh, man. Judith! See, you've woken me up a bit. That's fantastic. Hello, Judith. And Stephen, hey. Hey, lovely to see you. Rain. We haven't had rain here for a while. We've got a beautiful sunny day here. Well, it will be. It's very dark out here right now, but it's been predicted to be a beautiful sunny, and we've got a crescent moon, a little crescent moon right up there, and I'm going to go and play golf today. But now I'm going to go, so much. There's so much to talk about. So much to talk about. Now, the word imagine. The word imagine is such a huge word. Some of us, I suppose, like to be directed. That's fine. Like to be told what to do. And then there's others, a little bit like me, who can sit there and just imagine stuff. And create stuff. I'd like to get you to imagine things a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Imagine stuff. You know, here's the piano. When you look at that piano, what do you imagine? Do you imagine, oh dear, I haven't practiced? Or do you think, I might give this thing a go today? Or do you just dabble? Now I've been going on about this for a few weeks now, and little tunes come up. I played in a jazz band yesterday, and a little tune came up a couple of weeks ago, and it's slowly turning into a piece that's going to be performed. You've got to nurture it. It's like gardening. You plant a seed. Here's the seed. I played that a couple of weeks ago, but it means nothing unless you listen to it and go, oh, hang on, I'm going to water that garden. And it's turned into something, you know. It's turned into something like this. Then I was stuck for a week. I've decided to play it down a little bit lower now. And then change it slightly. Alright, so we've got this much now. Now we've got the next bit. Then we go back again. Okay, so I'm imagining and slowly watering the garden till we come up with our own piece. But then there's other people who don't do any gardening at all. Just aren't into it. That's fine. But I'd like to encourage you to garden. The other people just go to the supermarket and buy their veggies. And here's one. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Yeah, he's a dreamer, see? He creates, he imagines. He's a gardener. We're all gardeners. My job is to get you gardening. That's it. I hope someday you will join us. There you go. He wants you to be a gardener too. And the world will be as one. Okay, this is the fifth song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, last time I did Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and this is the fifth song in the on the fast track song list, and everybody knows this song. And it's in the key of C, which is helpful, and it starts on a wrong note. Now this is just a simple version I've got written here, so if you can't read music, you're in trouble. So you got to learn to read music. or you've got to watch YouTube clips forever. Learn to read music. Let's do a little test. Oh, it's a hard one. It's this thing here. This is the bass clef. And the bass lines are great big dogs from Africa. 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 And this is the fourth one. Great big dogs from. So it's great big dogs from. It's an F. Now with a little bit of effort, you'll do it. But you've got to try. And I've got lots of stuff on my website helping you. In fact, I've got a whole package of stuff. I haven't packaged it up properly for my fast track friends. Teaching you how to read music in a fun way. Because you miss out if you don't learn to do this stuff. You won't be able to play all these songs. You'll just have to watch video clips and, oh, what was that? Play it back again. Oh, what was that? Play it back again. What was? Oh, I've forgotten. Hang on. Someone's at the door. Got to go. Where was I up to? All that stuff. Where if you've got the music written down, you can read it whenever you like, and read every piece of music that has ever been written, that has been written down. Okay, now Imagine starts on a C chord in the left hand. Better say hello to a few people. G'day Manuel, how are you? G'day Chris. Did a great gig yesterday. We had 3 gigs in the last week. And unbelievably, we got paid for every one of them. Not much, but it's very encouraging. Very encouraging. Yesterday we played one of those bars where they have custom-made beers. I've forgotten what you call them. Craft beers. Yeah. And on Friday night we played at our usual gig. I wish you could come down. Coogee Diggers. That was great. And on Thursday, we played at a retirement village, and these women were having a great time. They all got up and danced. It was a great gig. Okay, so Imagine starts off with a C chord here, and in the right hand, you play a wrong note. You play a D. Why is that a wrong note? Because it's not part of a C chord. Who says it's a wrong note? There's no such thing as wrong notes. This one here then goes to this note here. So it's tension release. And he does it over and over again. Ah, there you go. Then he changes it. And comes down and comes up. Then F. Now that's the easiest way of playing the introduction to Imagine. Well, it's probably an easy way. Just play a C instead of a C chord. You could go like this. The next level up would be to play a chord. Yeah. The next level up would be to play big fat chords. The caffeine's kicked in. Going to call it Shut the Gate. The bass player sent me a picture of he loves to go out in the country as I do, and there was some bulls, and he had the caption under the picture of the Bulls: "Shut the gate." So I think this piece is going to be called "Shut the Gate." Yeah, shut the gate. Listen, I was thinking about drumming. You know, all piano is just drumming on the keyboard, drumming, doing this stuff. That's drumming. You're just drumming, but you're doing it on a keyboard instrument. So that might help you with your boogie woogie. If you're trying to play some boogie woogie with some feeling, just pretend you're drumming. Midnight Train to Georgia. I don't know it. Sorry, Judith. I do know the song, but I don't know. I just can't pull it out of the hat like that. Okay, so where was I? All over the place. Right, the next level of Imagine is big fat chords. Then I got excited. That's right. Now, big fat C chord is this. And you put your little finger up here. And you do this. So this is the big fat chord version of Imagine. Now you can just imagine. Just imagine. John was mucking around on this bit. I've said this little anecdote before, but I'll say it again. And Yoko's hanging around. And she was saying, "I like it, John, but there's something missing." "It's very nice, John." And she came over to the piano, a little bit like my wife at the barbecue yesterday. You know how blokes love to take control of the barbecue? Trish, where are you? I'm going to get into trouble now. You know, like to come over and have a little fiddle, you know. Anyway, Yoko comes over and goes, "John, I think they need something at the end of it." And she went, "Try it. Join the two up. See what it sounds like." I mean, where do these ideas come from? Seriously, where do ideas come from? Let me know. Huh? And one of the great introductions was born. Now, I'm just making that silly little story up, but it has to happen from somewhere. And John was sitting down doing some gardening, just playing around. Who knows? He didn't sit down and say, "I'm going to write a song called Imagine one day." Probably not. He probably just mucking around, and from mucking around, the garden grows. The garden grows. But if you ignore it, throw the seeds in there and just forget about it, nothing's going to happen. Well, it might, but someone else might hear it. Take it up. Yeah. So I want to encourage you to do gardening, you know. Come up with your own thing. Look, I'm far more excited about gardening than going to the supermarket. even though I don't do any real gardening. I do musical gardening. Musical gardening. Like, let's throw a seed out. Let's see what happens here. Okay, what happens now? I'm just making it up. It's so much fun. It's like venturing in bushwalking. You're just going out and you're just wondering what's around there. Going down there, have a look, and all that sort of stuff. Don't be afraid to give it a go. Now I'm running out of time because I've got onto my favourite subject as always. Not saying hello to anybody. Gareth loves a craft bit, does he? Hello, young Russ. France, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Hartmut. George. Amadeus. George has got a whole range of Mozart type apparel. He sent me all these photos. Amazing stuff, George. Thank you. What a character you are. Oh man, we've got to have characters in the world, aren't we? You imagine a world without Kermit? You imagine a world without Mr. Bean? Yeah. Vanilla. Everything vanilla. Everything. No. We've got to have characters. Jeez. You gotta have characters. They make our day so much more fun than normal. We gotta have our characters. Yeah, characters. Stop it. Okay, so it's beautiful sunrise out here. The code word is imagine. Imagine will get you a 50% discount in the song shop. I've got so many things that I should be doing for Fast Track, packing all these things up, and so I can sell them to people around the world. But you know what? I fill my life up with so much stuff with music here that just about the only time I get to talk to you people or talk to my friends overseas is this time now. 6:15 on a Monday morning. 6:15! Jeez! Who have we got? Trisha. It is a cold morning here. Hello, Blues. Mate, hey, Blues. Coralie, you got to get down to the choir on next Wednesday night, June 16. We're desperate. It's gonna die unless we get people down there. So if you can come, we're gonna have a big night. We're gonna have lots of entertainment, lots of people playing, including my band Vegas Nerve. We do 3-4 part harmony, and everybody's gonna sing along. It's gonna be great. That's next Wednesday, June 16, 7:30 down at Coogee Diggers. Gotta be in it. Gotta be in it. Hello. Rightio. So that's Imagine. Now I'll just play a little bit more of Imagine here. You can get this in the song shop. I'm reading music. Listen, if you're having real trouble reading music, and most adults do because they didn't do it when they were younger, and it's like learning a new language, send me an email because that'll prod me to package up all my videos on helping people read music. There's an Absolute Beginners package on the website. Absolute Beginners. It's all there. All you got to do is purchase it and then study it. It's all there for you to learn. But I've got other stuff as well. So just let me know. Where were we? Etc. 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 Yeah, good on you, Andrea. I know, but I keep thinking that I'm going to do the YouTube live thing whenever we do a gig, but I'm too busy. I'm too busy doing that stuff. And I need a 18-year-old who wants to actually come with you, and and work all that stuff out. But it doesn't happen. So enjoy your community, folks. Your community. The community we have on the internet is wonderful, but it's real, but it's not real. You know what I mean? Well, I got all these people here in this street. I don't know most of them. Do you know most of the people in your street? Some people might say, well, you don't want to. But, we're all here together. We've got to get on with one another. That's all there is to it. We just have to learn to... All right, I'm going to finish up. I'm going to go and play golf. I don't do the classroom anymore, Judith. We look, a bit of a confession here. This live thing has never really taken off. I'm only doing it because of you people, my good friends, Agneta. They watch it every Monday. I probably get about, in the end, there's probably about 350 people watch it at the end. At the end of this session, there's probably 120 people have watched it, so that's something. And occasionally a new person will say hello in the chat. That's wonderful. But it's hardly, groundbreaking stuff. But I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do it for several reasons. One, it's a discipline for me to get up on a Monday morning and just do it, and to get ideas and to help people like yourself play music. And it keeps the flag waving for fast track piano, because I could just let it go. But, I am who I am, and I like to wave flags. You got to keep trying, don't you? If you believe in something, you keep going for it. And I believe that everybody can play music. Everybody. No matter what. Now, I saw somebody yesterday with half an arm. They can still play music. There's a drummer in a band. I've forgotten what the name of the band was now. And he lost an arm, but the band kept going, and he still plays in the band. They were a huge band back in the 80s. I forgot he had a car accident. And it doesn't have to be piano, it can be anything. You know, you can be involved in music. Piano is the easiest instrument, really. All you got to do is put your finger on it and play. Even one finger. If you know the song. And then you can learn about chords, etc., etc. Everybody have a lovely day. Def Leppard, that was the one. Sugar me, baby. All right, thanks for everybody for watching. Don't forget, Imagine is the code word if you want a 50% discount on any of the songs in the song shop. Just send me that. You have a beautiful evening, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week for number 108. See ya. I'll put it on, Judith. You there? I'll put it on. This is really old. Some of these people aren't. I never see them anymore. There you go. Oh, good on you, Jeffrey. You got the crescent moon there too, have you? Get a hello, Silvio. Triangle is the easiest instrument. It's a shocker though, isn't it? You know, you got to play that nicely. Where do you live, Silvio? And who have we got? Some new people in here? Yes, the Feel Good Choir needs everybody. Coralie, we you know, it's hard to get people to come out on a cold night, a dark, cold night. But there it is exactly, Judith. Bye bye, American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but